Greetings and welcome to my channel. Let me be clear, if you are an individual who can be easily offended or triggered by different opinions concerning race, religion, sex, sexual preference, gender, politics, geopolitics, or basically anything at all, please be advised to discontinue at this point. To continue viewing from this point is an agreement that you are watching this video despite receiving a clear warning that you should not, and you relinquish all rights to complain to any authority or seek any compensation from myself or from the platform hosting the video. I thank you for your time and attention, and if you've decided to continue watching, I salute your fortitude.
Who's that?
Javal! Can I come in? I have meat.
Well, hello, good day. Happy Sunday. Who have we got? We've got 3 people here. No, not that. Right, so yeah, today we are going to continue watching. I don't know yet what we're going to watch. The Light Fantastic or Time Bandits or The Gods Must Be Crazy. We will see. But let's get this stream going at least. Give people time to arrive. I wasn't supposed to go live for another. What was it set for? Yeah, almost an hour away. But I woke up. I got up and need to take my head. I can't even talk. Need to take my mind off this fucking headache. So, we are live on Rumble. And we are live on YouTube at the moment. Just for the start. Let's go see what Marathon Kev's up to. until someone engages me with the chat, in the chat. Yeah, until someone engages with me in the chat, we'll do what I want to do.
You're not approving it? You're hurting my shoulder.
Nothing.
I'm asking to be trained by a
Goddamn.
woman. What's your name? I'm asking you to be
I need a notary
trained
here.
by a woman.
You don't get to
Bitch.
fucking pick how this works.
Oh, so you get to choose how you treat me?
Have you ever been arrested
Wait,
before?
wait, plenty of time. So you get to choose how you treat me because you're hurting my shoulder right
to the
now.
left. Go far
And I'm
left.
asking
She
for
does
a lady.
sound like a smoker, huh?
I'm asking for a woman.
Did you take any drugs or
Drugs?
anything?
Drug test me. I don't do drugs.
Because you're acting
That's
very
great. And I'm
irrational
not
right
acting
now.
like this. And I'm not acting like this. I don't
That's
do
a
drugs.
perfectly good
I'm gonna act
that's
like this.
that's definitely a rational question. As bitch, have you taken any drugs out or anything? Because you're out of pocket right now.
Because I have two drugs.
Nigga, I don't do drugs.
Put me in my
Are you sure, ma'am? Because it sounds like you're doing drugs right now. It sounds like the same type of a reaction or whatever the case may be that a drug addict would get. But
face and you're arresting me.
fuck me, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
Fucking
No,
hell,
it ain't
Kev.
me.
Oh,
Why
No,
are
it
we
ain't.
looking at
But it
here?
is. Lost 100 pounds. Hey, how you
So
doing?
what's your name?
I don't know.
Is your name Ashley?
Nope.
what?
Arrest me. That's my name.
Oh, that's why she acted brand new. She like, I didn't last 100. I lost 100 pounds, nigga. Hey.
That's me. Can you
That's why she acted brand new.
Absolutely. Now you're definitely going to jail.
talk good? Let me go to jail. And y'all going to jail
Yes,
too.
you are.
Oh
You are
my
going to jail.
God.
You falsely
Yes,
identified
yours
yourself.
are. I got
Oh,
two
did she
grown
lie?
ass
Put them on Springs.
I
It's
got.
not Tampa.
I don't. I live in Tampa. I live in Tampa, boo boo. You want my address? We got two.
Well, we're gonna get your address one way or another, ma'am.
Three grown-ass men arresting me, manhandling me. Take me in the car. Take me.
Oh Lord, that is fucking funny, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I know it's late or whatever the case may be, but salute everybody for pulling up. I'm gonna get up out of here. We got a redirect scheduled time now. God bless y'all, man. Make sure you keep God first. And of course, man, long live Nip Hustle the Great. The motherfucking marathon continues. I see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.
I like Marathon Kev, man. He's a funny guy. All right. AI agent builds itself a robot and does exactly what experts warned. Okay. Boom, boom. Do. No. No, I didn't like you.
Stars are falling down.
No. That's shit as well.
Don't tell me I can't. That's not an argument. Got you in my head. That's only part of it. Nothing I can do.
Hey, whoever it is that keeps popping in and then popping out again, you gotta say something. You gotta say hey, even if you're a lurker or whatever. You gotta find some way to say hey, because otherwise I'm not engaging. I'm just waiting for the people that are coming to watch what we were carry on watching what we were watching yesterday or whatever. I've got no idea who it is that's there. See, so I don't really care about you until I know who you are. Yeah, bye bye.
Started innocent, a lie I've never meant to create. I was young and I was foolish, wasn't ready for a heartbreak. I got in too deep, but believe me when I say I tried 100 times to tell you, I just couldn't find the right way. I'm sorry, I lied to you, I lied to you, I lied to you. I hope that you're forgiving her, 'cause I don't see a life without you, without you. Oh, I'd do anything to make this right, or try to tell me what I gotta do. I gotta do. I'm sorry, I lied to you, I lied to you.
One vote. Gods must be crazy. Is that you, Squirrel?
Believe me when I say this is the biggest mistake that Hold me higher, hold me tighter, tighter. Hold me higher. I'm falling hard for you, falling hard for you, focusing on you, falling into you.
Alright, Ricardo, how you doing, mate? Have you cast your vote? Did you vote for God to make me crazy? Must be crazy. Have you cast your vote?
Your touch takes me straight to heaven. Can't we just run away? I never thought I'd feel this so deep I can't escape. I'm addicted now, I can't breathe. Chasing highs we just can't reach. Pull me apart till there's nothing left. Now I don't know what's next. I'm addicted now, I can't breathe. Chasing highs we just can't reach. Pull me apart till
New Joy! How you doing, New Joy?
Chasing highs we just can't reach. Pull me apart till there's nothing left. Now I don't know what's next.
That sounds lovely. What are you cooking for dinner? What are you cooking for dinner there? You're cooking, so it's something hot. You're not just making dinner, which it might be a salad. So you're obviously not making a salad because you don't cook a salad. So See if I can pick it up in the field what you're cooking. No, you're gonna have to tell me. God. Thanks YouTube, by the way. I'm going to blame it on YouTube. Obviously, maybe people aren't getting notifications. I'm going to blame it on YouTube rather than just think that people are just ignoring the notification. Do you know what? I was going to say potatoes. I was going to fucking say potatoes. Right? Potato. I was going to say potato, and then I didn't. And I love a bit of, like, slow cooked beef, so long as it's proper slow cooked and it hasn't got any fat or, you know, horribleness in it. Somebody cooks. I ate a stew the other day and it wasn't cooked properly. It's fucking horrible. Makes me want to vomit when heave. It makes me heave when I bite into a big knuckle of fucking beef that's not been cooked enough or slow enough, so it's still just like a bit of rubber. Blah. I can't stand that. But when it's been slow cooked, proper slow cooked in the slow cooker, it's lovely. We got 3 people watching and only 2 votes in, so please, first thing you come do when you come in should be to vote. What do you want to watch? Because we're going to be watching something. And if we get less than that's to be an uneven number, right? If we get less than 7 votes, yeah, if we get less than 7 votes, I'm gonna choose.
Electricity.
Hello, Catherine. Welcome to How the Light Gets In. You are a cultural theorist known for your work around class mainly. Your next book is about trauma. Can you briefly explain this topic and why it's important?
Well, I was really fascinated, but I should say appalled by the way in which trauma as an affliction and a concept has been instrumentalized by the liberal class of professionals, especially around the sort of very basis of their politics. And instead of just criticizing identity politics or woke politics, as some of my colleagues who I admire on the left have done, I thought we had to go deeper. And there was something about the rise of this kind of psychologization of suffering, as well as the gentrification of pain, that really struck me as being critical to the post-68 professional class elites. And one of the things that I think allowed them to eclipse the suffering of the working class and the question of exploitation was that they promoted at every single level, from psychology to feminism to medicine to politics itself, they promoted this idea that trauma was something that was cross-class as a phenomenon. And I also came of age in a time when human rights in the Cold War were very much dominant in politics. And this whole idea of trauma, I thought hypothetically, was in a way of positioning the American hegemon as the most enlightened force in the world that was going to help the world recover from the trauma of communism. Because the communists they were apsychological, they didn't know how to deal with suffering. And especially during the end of the Cold War to the 1990s, there was an idea that the Holocaust was the greatest genocide in the world, the greatest atrocity in the world, and it was only the free world that was processing it, and that the recently liberated countries of the East had not looked at the trauma of the Holocaust as such. And I was really interested in how this ideology around the question of trauma and recovery, because there's a real script in terms of that, dominated every single aspect of the culture industry. And the trauma objectification only accelerated since COVID and since, the rise of kind of liberalism, where trauma becomes content. Publishers were starved for it. And it comes out, and I trace a kind of intellectual history of trauma in the American culture industries as a function of both the end of the Cold War and the war of the professional classes against the working classes. Because all ideas of suffering then had to go through this lens of suffering and recovery. And I was always interested in how Americans and Anglo-Americans, because we're all Puritans together, focus on sexual violence rather than economic violence. And so in the book, I make the argument that the liberals of today want to say that the greatest form of violence takes place in what I call the hidden abode of seduction, rather than what Marx called the hidden abode of production.
Mm. So do you think it's an element of a class war?
Yes, absolutely.
And
that's why I'm playing this, right? Because I was saying yesterday that the issue that we have is a class war. It's got nothing to do with left or right, black or white. It's class. Oh, this is fun, waiting for people. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. Watching watching people coming in, obviously, because the number goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down. But the number of people that come in, but there's no, they come in and they just, no, this is boring, fuck off. Obviously, the people that I'm waiting for aren't here yet. because they would have said, hey, well, New Joy's here, and she said, hey, New Joy, and Ricardo's here, and he said, hey, if he's still in the background there. But yeah, nobody else has said, hey. So, and the people I'm waiting for would say, hey. So, here we go. Hey. Anyway. So, yeah, we're gonna continue to listen to, Catherine Liu. And also, only 2 votes have come in, but I don't know, probably 5, 6, maybe 7, 8 people have come in and not voted. So you got to vote. See, if you want to be involved in what we're going to go and watch together, you got to vote. So obviously, people that have come in not interested. Okay. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye. Have a nice day. Otherwise, we're going to watch Insurgent. We're going to wait for Rox. She's not up yet. Or if she is up, she's not doing well. She's still having to take a lot of painkillers, so yeah, join the conversation in the comment section to engage with me, the creator of this channel, and the other people that are lurking around in the background.
I had someone do a LexisNexis search of the mention of trauma in American mainstream media, and in 1970, the graph is like here, and it goes up gradually, and after 1980, the Reagan Revolution, it starts to accelerate. After 2000, it's an exponential increase in the mention of the word throughout major mainstream media.
You've given examples such as AOC's use of her traumatic experience, live streaming it on Instagram, and there are other celebrities who constantly come out with their...
Was that when she pretended that she was involved somehow in January 6th? That traumatic? Because that was fake, so...
traumas to be more relatable. Why do you think they're doing that?
I think it's more than to be just relatable, but it's to authenticate themselves as good people, as enlightened people, and to burnish their brand. So
we're just like you. We get traumatized just like you guys. We have so much trauma to deal with. We're just like you.
For instance, Prince Harry, your prince, is obsessed with his own familial
It's not my prince.
Trauma. And I think that he has absolutely been through the ringer in terms of paparazzi, etc. But he's also born into one of the world's oldest monarchies, one of the world's wealthiest families. And he, in collaboration with Oprah Winfrey, who takes up a large piece of the book, are leveraging their celebrity combined with their trauma to create a formula for branding, personal branding. And it was really unfortunate that AOC just went into this channel. And I really hope that for young leftists in the future that they don't do that. Because I think that in order to have true political conflict and progress, we have to cordon off the personal. For younger people, there is a pressure to expose oneself and to remain in constant contact with social media, to leverage one's trauma and its publicity for eyeballs. And I think it's enormously destructive on the personal level and on the political level. And I know she has political ambitions. She's probably not listening to me, but I think that we have to return to a more objective and stoic, as well as determined and even, you know, I'm not anti-violence, but militant idea of the left. And to
So she said it there, stoic, right? If you're going to be a politician, you better be the absolute fucking shining example of stoic. And let's not forget that politicians are a bunch of lying cunts that have no soul. So we don't care about your trauma. We don't look at you as people. You're not politicians. You're not people. You're not one of us. You've chosen to become a cog in the regime. So yeah. Do you know what? I do love lurkers, but I wish somebody would fucking come in here and talk. Jesus Christ.
fetishize vulnerability and to fetishize confession only takes us back to the most reactionary forms of bourgeois subjectivity.
Is there an idea that suffering somehow makes you more pure or innocent?
It's in this language of lived experience that you feel like if you haven't suffered, you don't have the right to speak about something. And we have to take the confession at face value. Confession is very, very Christian. Did Karl Marx ever work in a factory? No, but he was one of the greatest intellectuals and thinkers of the 19th century of the deplorable conditions of the first and second industrial revolutions. He went and saw what the working class was doing. He, along with Engels, were non-religious witnesses to the immiseration of the working classes in this area of England, very close to where Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester. And so do we say, oh, you were never a worker in a textile factory, so you have no right to speak of it? I think that is the deepest kinds of anti-intellectualism possible, so that this sort of lived experience authentication is part and parcel of an anti-materialism that's part of liberal centrist politics in the Anglo-American world that we export to the rest of the world as some kind of moral good.
There's another word I don't like, intellectual. I think it's a very overrated word. Somebody's intellectual. The intellectuals and the scholars. Well, we've got the intellectuals and the scholars to thank for the fucking mess we're in right now, because they've been backing up the dickheads. So, it seemed very intelligent. Intelligence, intellectual. Not the same thing.
Fresh biscuits. Okay, welcome back to Gary's Economics. This week we are going to explain whether AI will drive wages up or down. Okay, so this is a question which I keep getting asked. So fans of the channel will know I was on tour in Australia and New Zealand about a month ago. And every single tour that I went, I got asked, what's AI going to do to the economy, to inequality, to wages? And I was hesitant to do a video on it because initially it seemed so obvious to me that AI was going to displace jobs and drive wages down. But the more I sat and read about it and thought about it and talked about it, the more I realised that this answer is not so unbelievably obvious as I initially thought. So there are a lot of people putting out the idea that AI might actually drive wages up. I've got a couple of quotes here. There's an article in Fox Business saying AI is going to substantially reduce wage inequality and drive up wages for low-wage workers. Fortune magazine has a piece here from the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, saying that it's going to raise lower paid wages. I was reading The Economist this week and they strongly implied that there's no evidence that AI is displacing jobs. So I saw that a lot of people seem to think, or at least saying they think, AI will not drive wages down.
I'm sorry, dickhead. Gary, you fucking smart ass. Because you read it in a couple of publications, you think that means that a lot of people... No, not a lot of people. The people that are paid to write those fucking articles, dickhead. Wow. You ain't quite as smart as you think you are you, son? No. Not really. I don't know, New Joy. That what they're doing is they're not here and they're not talking to me. So whoever it is that's lurking, I don't know if Ricardo's still lurking or if he buggered off. But if you're one of the three, then there's two people. Just I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I know, you're busy cooking. I know. But at least you've just jumped in just to say, hey, look, I'm here, but I'm busy cooking. But there's people that come in and they don't say nothing. And so I just have to make up my own mind as to if it's somebody I know or not, and if I'm going to offend them if I say, or upset anybody or whatever if I say something about fucking lurkers that just sit there lurking. Because I know I've got some nice lurkers. But generally they do actually say something. At least, just like, hi, like Bogey. I haven't seen Bogey for ages, actually. Where was Bogey Views, man? I haven't seen him for fucking ages. And, to the people that come in and they go and fuck off again. Yeah, all right, hi. Bye then. Fuck off then. Bye. I don't care. Do you really understand dialectical materialism? Well, I've got to be honest, love. Never even fucking heard of it before. That sounds like one of those... One of those phrases, one of those terms. Iranian jazz. Go on. Ivan the Terrible's here at last. How you doing, mate? call out and say that's fucking AI again. Started off with a I can't remember what it's called, that not the Uda or something, fucking, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, started off with that, but then goes into music with it. The time signature, none of it sounds Iranian. So is this Iranian jazz because it's jazz being played with Iranian instruments? Because Iranian music, don't do that, you wankers. Right, I'm really sick of this fucking AI shit. This is not traditional Iranian music. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, man. Congratulations, AI has taken over music. Anything you want to listen to, let me listen to some Chinese music, it will give you AI shit. Listen to Japanese music, it will give you AI shit. Relaxing Iranian music. Here we go. Now this is real, I think. Because the guy's actually sat there. Yes, he's actually playing an instrument. But again, it's not actually, it's not Iranian music, he's just using a Persian instrument. He's using a Persian instrument and he's got a thing of Shiva in front of him. He's mixing up his Indian and Persians. Ugh. Right, we've got 6 people here now. Tell me, the new people that have arrived, are you able to use your fingers in any way to put a message into the comments and just greet everybody with your presence? Or are you another person that just wants to sit there or can't type because you're watching on a TV maybe? I know if you're watching on a TV, you can't actually take part in the comments unless you've got it open on your phone as well. But, you know, some people are doing the housework and whatever. It's Sunday. We got 4 votes in, but still is split 50-50. New Joy's using both. Watching on TV and commenting on the phone. That's good, because then you can at least watch it on a nice big, depending on how big your TV is. I know somebody with a fucking 60-inch LED. Or OLED, whatever it is, you know, the really super mega HD. Right, I can't find authentic fucking Iranian music, so you fucking... And because I put music in the search bar once, now everything coming up on my suggested is fucking music. Do, do. Let's listen to the Functional Melancholic. I'm going to speed him the fuck up because he talks too slow.
So a few days ago, it's around 2:30 a.m., and I'm not asleep. And I know I should be. I've known for...
Listen, dude, if I can speed you up to 1.5, you're speaking too slow. And I have to speed myself up to 125. So, pot calling kettle black, but, you know.
For about 3 hours. But I'm lying there scrolling through something, I'm not even sure anymore. And then I'm watching a video about a kitchen renovation in a house that I'll never own. And I'm actually watching it.
Pisani, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pisani, but we've got our first person chatting in Rumble who's not from, well, maybe you are from YouTube, but anyway, who's working the Rumble tonight? So we are. I'm waiting for people to vote. Oh yeah, if you're in Rumble, you can't take part in the vote. You need to come over to my YouTube channel and take part in the poll to vote for what we're going to watch. We got a choice of 4. But let me... You have to come over to... You have to come back to Rumble afterwards because we can't do any of that. All we can do is the beginning on YouTube, and then we have to say goodbye to YouTube because YouTube's been taken over by AI and it's shit now. Greetings, JP. How you doing, dude? Fitting blinds. No worries, man.
Like it somehow matters. And there's this moment sometimes where I catch myself just for a second, scrolling in the dark, and I think, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? It's not dramatically. It's more like this low-level, persistent confusion. Like, it's like noise in the walls that you've just learned to ignore. And I had this thought that, you know, humans have built something genuinely strange. We've built this existence where more stuff is available to more people than at any point in history, and yet the dominant mood seems to be this vague, low-grade dread that nobody really has a name for. It's not depression or anxiety exactly. It's just kind of a hollowness that the next thing that you buy or that you watch or scroll through or whatever it is, it almost fixes. Almost. Now here's the part that really irks me. You're born. You have no say in it. There's no instructions. You don't get to choose your name. There's really no one to walk you through what you didn't even actually sign up for. And somehow, before you've done a single thing, there's already a tab running. There's already a fee for existing. You're issued a number by the government. And before you know it, you're signing documents and you're paying taxes, you're paying rent and bills and so on. You're essentially paying to exist. Now, a bird, on the other hand, for example, just wakes up and builds a nest, and there's no permits necessary. No one comes by to inspect it. Or I don't know, how about a coyote walking up to a stream, and it takes a drink? Nope.
That's enough. I can't listen to him anymore. Increasingly less keen on the BooTube. Yes, man. You hear that? It's, I mean, when you've got them interrupting my stream for copyright because I'm singing live, singing a song live, playing it live with my guitar, and they interrupt my fucking live stream with a copyright. And they don't let you, even if you're not monetized, it doesn't matter, they fucking screw you on copyright. At least Rumble, you can make it for personal use. So there's no ads, it's not monetized, there's no ads put on it. And they're a lot more lenient. Welcome over, man. Thanks for coming over. There's your choice. Colour of Magic Part 2, Insurgent, Time Bandits, or The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's the choice of movies. Jax, how you doing? Good to see you. Don't forget to vote. We got 10 people watching. We've only got 8 votes in. And at the moment, we're going to be watching The Colour of Magic, Part 2. And we're all praying that I'm going to be fucking working today. Not going to cancel a 5th night this week. Because that'll really screw me up. Yeah, but the trouble is, YouTube will still copyright me for playing it. Because they've put AI in control of their copyright. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's got Jack Nicholson in it, isn't it? I think I've seen it. I can't remember what happened though. I could definitely watch it again. We can add that. We can put that on the list. For next, for like, I don't know, maybe we'll just do this every day while I'm not working. The Colour of Magic is Octarina. I think magenta's a cool colour, man, because it's not actually a colour. Look at this. Look at the joke that that YouTube is now, right? Here's my suggested, based on just a couple of videos that I searched today, that I put on today, and so now it's rearranged all my suggested, right? So I don't like this. None of this interests me. Give me I'll refresh it. Refresh. Oh, it's all exactly the same videos in a different order. Okay. Let's refresh again. Oh, it's all the same videos, slightly different, puts different music videos in there, but the ones that are, you know, might be about it, they're the same. These 3 here, these 2 here, they're the same. Okay, all right. Oh, we've got David Wilcock. All right, let's refresh again. Not falling for this down the bottom. Stop caring. Yeah. The problem with trauma. Seriously. These are all in the same place, actually. And this one's changed. Right, this one here is different. It's not anything I'm interested in. But, like, can you see what's happening here? I'm not interested in any of these things. But doesn't want to give me anything different. Oh, here we go. The Saviour's popped in. Stop Caring is still there. The elites are panicking. Right. What a fucking joke. One absolute joke. Voy, how you doing, man? Hey, look at that. It's picking up. Now suddenly, for an hour, there's 2 people. And then... YouTube, you're shit. One more. Oh, Campbell's in there with Guy Anderson. And but yeah, this guy, he's still there, still there. Yeah, it's changed a little bit, but not really. Nothing. There's no variety. There's no spice. It's just bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. Nora, how you doing? So shout out to everybody that said hey in the chat room. Jax, Nora, Voy, Pisani, JP. I don't know where Ricardo's gone. He came in and said one thing and then disappeared. Ivan did the same. Came in, said one thing and then not heard anything from him since. So it might just be might be doing stuff in the background, man. Like you, Newjoy, are you eating now? You got to be eating now. You've just been cooking, haven't you? There you go, having dinner with your son. Slow cooked beef and gravy with potato. That just sounds fucking delicious to me, man. And Sylvie, there we go. Absolutely everywhere, especially if you want to search music. Like genres of music or cultural music or music from history, anything, it gives you AI slop. Absolute garbage, man. Well, AI is so fucking good. Well, yeah, it can do it all very quickly, but it's absolutely soulless. And, music is just maths. So it's understandable why so-called artificial intelligence would be able to build a song. Especially with all the stuff that's already out there for it to reference. It's not actually there's no skill in that at all. There's no soul. How your grandparents' house felt in the 1980s Britain. That might be quite interesting there. Right, so look, we've got 10 votes in now. 11 votes. Poll's been running for an hour. The Colour of Magic is storming ahead. Colour of Magic Part 2, 55%. Insurgent is trailing behind at 9. Time Bandits and the Gods Must Be Crazy are level pegging there at 18%. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Do you fancy, Sylvie, anyone fancy coming up? Let me know if anyone wants to pop up before we have a little watch party. Oh my god, look at that. It's still giving the same shit. I do like this lad, right? I saw this. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I picked this lad out at an interview that he did with somebody on the streets in England, and the guy that he was talking to was savvy. He was proper savvy on what was going on. His appearance made him, you know, the sort of person people would never judge a book by its cover, basically. That's all I'll say, never judge a book by its cover. But anyway, the lad was just walking around on the streets, talking to people on the streets. But he's gone into a studio now, he's made his own little studio, he's got sound effects and everything. And I love what he's doing. And the thing is as well, off his own back, through his own research, from using his own discernment, this is where he's reached.
We're going to start with a couple of bits from Palestine, as always. Every time we've got stuff coming out of Palestine, we'll always cover it. I mean, a lot of it we can't cover because it's horrific massacres on children, that sort of thing. That would get us banned on YouTube and Kick. But we are going to show you what we can show you. So we're going to start off with a video showing Israeli forces raising a large Israeli flag in Rafah on Independence Day, and a building used by the Israeli military for shooting at Palestinian civilians near a nearby aid site. So this is a building that they're using to shoot civilians that are getting aid, food aid and things like that. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting, but yeah, this is what's going on in Palestine. The occupation doesn't end. Only a short 10-second video, and we haven't got any sound on it. Yeah, so they're just raising the large terrorist flag on the building. Disgusting, really. But we also had a French National Assembly member, Jerome Le Gavry, and it looks like he's at a protest or something. And he says they will not be able to prevent us from saying what Israel is currently doing in Gaza is a genocide. They will also not be able to prevent us from saying that the goal of the Israeli government is to eradicate the Palestinian people. And it's facts. Big shout out to this guy for standing up for what's right. It's a shame that it's in...
Sorry, I just nipped back to the comments. You got the minion hanging around. We should watch Dark City one more time. I've actually got Dark City on my iMac. I've got that one actually downloaded on my iMac. Yes! Landry. Do you want to come up and join me? Got nobody else up here, man. We are going to go and watch a movie over on Rumble. Once all the votes are in and once everybody's here. Colour Magic's still winning. Colour Magic Part 2, 58%. Stormed ahead, man. I've seen Dark City, not this world. Like I said, I've got it on my hard drive. I've got it downloaded. I must have watched it 3 times since downloading it a couple of years ago. You find the gods must be crazy, a bit patronising. I've not seen it, so I don't know. It's so cool, old school. After watching the trailer, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did when I was a kid. What does that even mean, dude? Start. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm not up to date with what movies are out now. Like, I didn't know anything about that. Have fun. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Landry, you still there, or did you just like pop in and pop out again?
Tehran was almost made uninhabitable by drought, and the drought was engineered in part by U.S. radar systems that were blasting energy to ionize the atmosphere to steer clouds away from Iran and to actually cause a drought. It's just classic geoengineering, multiple ways to achieve this. But what has happened is that since those large radar installations around the Persian Gulf have been destroyed by Iranian drones, the rains have returned.
Remember what Zygmunt Brzezinski said, who was the advisor to Jimmy Carter. He started the Trilateral Commission. He's the father of Mika Brzezinski on Morning Joe Ball. And
Big News, I think is how you pronounce it. It's Big News Brzezinski.
He said technology will make available to the leaders of major nations techniques for conducting secret warfare, of which only a bare minimum of the security forces need be appraised. Techniques of weather modification could be employed to produce prolonged periods of drought or storm. Well, son of a gun, we've got evidence that that's exactly what they've been doing in Iran. Iranian expert accuses U.S. Israel of weather manipulation to deepen the drought. An Iranian water resource specialist has accused the United States and Israel of manipulating regional weather patterns to intensify Iran's severe drought. According to the Middle Eastern Media Research Institute, they claimed in a July 30th interview on the Iranian YouTube channel that both nations had been deliberately diverting clouds away from Iran for over 4 decades.
See, I don't have any issues believing that that's fucking true. Man, that's not good. But I have to ask, how old are you, man? Over Pisani. I don't know how to pronounce that, but how old are you? Because I guess I have to make a disclaimer that this channel isn't for anyone under the age of 18. I have to mention that. 1984. Oh, you're all right then. That sucks, man. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. I don't know. Don't really know what to say. Just the best thing is to have some space from each other and cool down.
Well, that's a violation of the treaty not to do that, Jimmy.
That is. There's a treaty, international treaty that was signed in the 70s that made it illegal, or they all agreed to not use weather modification.
Because we did it in Vietnam, too.
Because we did it in Vietnam. Iran's rain clouds aren't being stolen, but its drought is worsening. So the establishment media comes out immediately, tries to make you think that's wrong, that's not happening, because that's what the establishment media does.
Is Iran being forced to use their plague of bees weapon on Israel in retaliation?
Iran's embassy in Kabul posted a strange tweet. They say in it, after Iran destroyed the secret center for cloud seeding and weather manipulation in the United Arab Emirates, everything changed overnight. And with the end of the secret center, the region's weather map flipped completely. So it's raining so much. Their reservoirs we're down to 1%. They were thinking.
And they're manipulating all the weather in Europe and the UK, and have been for at least the last 40 years as well. So whether that's a byproduct of them manipulating the weather elsewhere, and as a knock-on effect, it's ended up fucking up the weather in Europe as well, because the weather in Spain and Portugal, all the holiday destinations, that's all fucked now. The weather's not like it used to be. And the UK has just been shit. Absolutely fucking shit since the 90s. The 80s weren't too bad, but the 90s it just got really bad really quick. All these fucking grey clouds rolling in, hanging around the whole fucking time. So they've been manipulating everybody's weather. It's not just Iran's. They do what they manipulate it in the way that they want to manipulate it. So Iran, they want to steal their water. Europe and the UK, they just want to cut out the sun. Cut out the sun and make everybody fucking wet and miserable and cold and fucking shit.
Thinking of they would have to move people out of Tehran, a city of 9 or 10 million people. They had to move. They were going to move everybody because they had no water. But now we opened the gates of Iraq's largest a dam due to 100% capacity. The dam hasn't reached 100% capacity in years. Underground water sources have started to overflow, and this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like now in Iran. Water everywhere. Water coming up from under the ground. And here, Iran destroyed American. So when Iran hit, they say they destroyed their weather modification plants, right? When Iran was hitting all the Gulf states because we had bases there, and then they also took out their weather modification. This is what the reporting is, right? So I can't. Nobody can confirm this for sure, but this is certainly what it looked.
Right, Ireland, actually, Iran. Iran land. Iran. Fuck's sake. Ireland. Sorry. Ireland is also, I think, the natural. If they weren't fucking with the weather, I think Ireland and the UK would experience much, much, much better the weather than they do now.
Looks like, and especially after Iran Kabul tweeted that out. Here's what
like both countries are fucking absolutely beautiful. England is a beautiful country. It's beautiful scenery. When the climate's nice, when the weather's nice, and there's a blue sky, and you some white, got some clouds, but you got sunshine and blue sky and green. Just fucking beautiful green everywhere.
Tucker Carlson and our
That's why it's called the fucking Emerald Oil.
Tucker, they're being used as a form of warfare. And we know that. We have countries like Iran, constantly demonized, of course, as you well know. Immediately after 9/11, we have the list of countries to be targeted given to General Wesley Clark. A list that clearly existed before 9/11 even occurred. Subsequently, every one of those countries, every one of them, was endured a once in 1,000 year drought. Statistically, mathematically, that's impossible without climate intervention operations. And we have the leader of Iran on the floor of the UN, on film, on the record, stating NATO is cutting off their precipitation. We have Iranian top scientists recently stating NATO's been doing this for 40 years. Destabilize the food supply by destabilizing the rain, and you destabilize the population.
Here's more from Dane.
I'm saying that we know the technology exists to steer storms of that size. So why would we think they're not using these type of operations? We have historical precedent. Project Popeye in Vietnam was so successful at controlling precipitation. By 1976, they passed the INMOD treaties forbidding weather manipulation for wartime purposes, but not over a country's own population. The Chinese government has long since openly stated they were engineering snowstorms with endothermic reacting elements. These are patented elements that can literally transition a rain event into snow. They were so successful in China, they caused billions of dollars of damage to Beijing, at which time they began to be less open about this. Everybody covered it. CNN, Popular Science, The Guardian. But if you bring that up here, suddenly you're a tinfoil hat wearing nutcase.
We'll be right back with more of this story after a brief message from our sponsor.
Oh, I love you, Jimmy, but I'm not playing your sponsor, mate. Not playing it. Yeah. Iran and Iraq. Right, where are we with the votes? How many votes we got in? 13. Is that it? 13 votes? Only 13 votes? Right, well. There's the link. And right now, we are going to be watching The Color of Magic Part 2. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Voynich in the house. Landry, are you just going to bed or are you just waking up? Because if you're just waking up, then grab a coffee, man. Slap yourself around the face a couple of times, and then get your ass over to Rumble, because we're going to watch a silly movie. Because it's Sunday, man. Saturdays and Sundays are for cartoons and movies. Right? Jack's in the house. I don't know, because I don't want to, I can't, because of your name, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, a man or a woman. And if you're a man who's clips you around and you've been, got in this thing with your dad, that's one thing. But if you're a girl, that's something completely different. Isn't it? But anyway, get back over to the Rumble. 14 votes. Oh, look at that. Look, we got 3 and they're tied. Insurgent, Time Bandits and The Gods Must Be Crazy, all in at 14% each. But steaming ahead is The Color of Magic Part 2 at 57%. So I can't vote because I posted the poll. If I was going to vote, it would be either The Color of Magic or Insurgent. Because we watched both movies yesterday and it's the next part. It makes sense. Yes. Nice one. Nothing like curling up in your gym jams. Which one, Jax? Color of Magic Part 2. I've not seen either of them, the TV adaptations. They've called part 2 The Light Fantastic. The Light Fantastic is a different book. So I'm a bit confused because they didn't conclude the story of The Colour of Magic. And they're going to conclude the story of The Colour of Magic with The Light Fantastic. But that doesn't make sense because I don't remember Terry Pratchett doing that. But anyway, I've read The Colour of Magic about 10 times. So it holds a special place in my heart. Sorcery before that. And Pyramids, Moving Pictures, Going Postal, Making Money, Wee Little Men. What was that one with the Wee Little Men? Fucking hell. I can't remember all the names of the books now, but I think I've read every single Discworld novel book at least 10 times. Right. YouTube. It's been nice. If you're not over in Rumble yet, best get over there. Or we'll say our goodbyes now, and I'll see you again. Let me do this properly.
That's what I like to do with people. Come out, they're expecting something, they're thinking they know what they're going to get. There's a twist.